tee it up on the 40-yard line. He'll tee it up in the middle of the field. Going back deep for the Bulldogs is going to be number 2, Jacoby Aldridge. Jacoby, the senior tailback. To his left is going to be number 6, Daniel Sewell. And to his right, number 1, Keldrick Green. Dominique now has the ball on the tee. He's waiting on the official's whistle. And we are now just seconds away from getting this thing started. Dominique has the whistle. The Tiger coverage team in line. And there's the kick. It's going to be high, end over end, down the near sideline. That's going to be taking the 20-yard line quickly up to 25. Stumbles a little bit there. He'll go down to the 22-yard line. Jalen Jones going to be credited with the tackle. That was number 1, Keldrick Green, returning the opening kick here in tonight's ballgame. Tiger defensive front, Cade Castleberry at 1 defensive tackle, Ronald Young, the nose guard, Alan Boyd, the outstanding senior defensive tackle on the other side. We'll set the rest of the lineup in just a moment. The ball spot on the far hash, the far side of the field, the Tiger sideline. Flag coming down.
David, I think they broke the huddle with 12 already.
I think they have 12 on the field. Now number 10 is coming off, so they
just ran number 11 off.
10, yes, 10 is still coming off. I think it is going to be breaking the huddle with 12. So that'll be a 5-yard infraction. That'll take it back to the 17-yard line. It'll be 1st and 15 from there. The middle linebackers for the TRM Tigers, Dominique Jackson and Kyle Davis. On the outside, Cameron Coleman and Chandler Brown. The corners for the Tigers are going to be 34, Kadarius Jones. Kadarius had a huge senior season at this point for the Tigers. And number 48, Caden Lodge. The safeties, Kellen Wynn, number 30, and the quarterback, Keon Smith. 1st and 15, Bulldogs. They're going to run quarterback keeper around the near side. Lodge doing a nice job kind of stretching it out towards the end zone, towards the sideline. Cameron Coleman's going to run him out of bounds. They're going to spot him up around the 24-yard line. So that's going to be a pickup of about 7. 2nd down 9, Bulldogs. The ball now on the near hash, the near sideline, the Bulldog sideline. They're going to have twin wideouts to the near side. Quarterback in the shotgun formation is going to give Aldridge around the far side of the field. Kadarius Jones giving chase. He misses him. Aldridge has the first down. He dips out of bounds around the 35-yard line. That's going to be a pickup of about 10 yards. Actually, they're going to mark him back now. He stepped out of bounds at about the 32. So that'll be a pickup of about 6. It'll be 3rd and 2 from there.
Nice job there at 34 initially for the Tigers. Kadarius Jones to have outside contained, but I tell you what, Jacoby Aldridge really showing the wheels he has. Thought we had him contained. He kicks into that other gear. He can really go.
Aldridge with tremendous speed out of the backfield and on the corner for the Bulldogs. He'll be a challenge each and every time he has the ball in his hands. The Tiger defense here with a 3rd and 2, a chance to have a 3 and out to open tonight's ball game. Quarterback's going to go under center. Tight wings either side. Aldridge off right guard. He's hit the line of scrimmage. He falls forward. He's going to have the first down out near the 45, 46-yard line. Lodge on the tackle for the Tigers, but not before a first down for the Bulldogs.
I tell you, David, Sweetwater's offensive line, not just extremely big, but those guys are quick. What they're trying to do is just get ahead on you real fast, just try to make you kind of just slow down your momentum. And all of a sudden, all they know, Aldridge just needs a small little gap in there, and he's gone. They're just going to try to chip you real quick.
1st and 10, Bulldogs, long wide out to the near side, a tight end to the near side as well. 2 backs in the backfield. The quarterback goes under center. Aldridge off left guard, hit the line of scrimmage, spinning a lot of Tigers there. That's going to be a pickup of maybe a yard. That's going to be Jalen Jones, Chandler Brown on the tackle for the Tigers. Caden Lodge, Kellen Wynn up from his safety spot assisting as well. So good gang tackling there by the Tigers. That's going to be a pickup of, now they're going to give him 2 yards. That'll be 2nd down and 8.
Nice tackle right there by 85, Chandler Brown. Really nice job. Hey, Aldridge is the guy now. When you get your hands on him, you better hold on.
One of the things that impressed me about Sweetwater last year was how clean their execution was throughout the game. They run about 2 handfuls of plays, but they run them extremely well. Very few penalties. The ball's not going to hit the ground. They're going to try to control the clock and shorten the ball game. Play action, counter back to the far side. That's Aldridge again. He's out near the 45-yard line. That's going to be a pickup of about 6. So once again, the Bulldogs will be facing a 3rd and short situation. Bulldogs able to convert on their first attempt. They'll have a second one here, this time at their own 44-yard line. 10 minutes here to play in the first quarter. This is the opening drive of the ball game. Sweetwater with a 3rd and 2 at their own 44-yard line. The big fullback, Gamble, going to take it off right guard. He's going to have the first down, or he's actually going to be right at the marker. It'll depend on the spot. I think he has it. He's right at it. They're actually going to take time and bring the chains over. Now they move it back just a little bit. I think they're going to give him the first down, so they'll move the chains again. So back-to-back first downs by Sweetwater. Now has the ball out to their 47-yard line. The ball stays on the near hash. It'll be 1st and 10 from there. You won't see if the Bulldogs are able to stay within their game plan, they won't put it near much. It's going to be ground and pound most of the night. tight end to the near side, tight wing to the near side as well. Two backs in the backfield. That's going to be Gamble and Aldridge. Aldridge going to get it around the near side. He tries to bounce it outside. Lodge loses containment. Wind up from his safety spot. Going to take him out of bounds around the 49-yard line. That's going to be a pickup of about 3. It'll be 2nd and 7 from there.
Good job of stringing that out right there, David, getting Aldridge run out of bounds. Pursuit of the football. The Tigers really got to work the backside tonight, really pursuit of that football.
2nd down and 7. The nose of the football at the Bulldog 49-yard line. This the opening drive of the ball game. Now twin wideouts to the near side, a lone tight end to the far side. The quarterback's going to go in shotgun formation. He's going to ride Aldridge through, give it to him around the far side. He's a bam! Big hit there. Big hit by Terry Samuels and Ronald Young, stopping Aldridge in his tracks after a gain of 1. That's going to bring up a 3rd down and 6. That's actually, that was going to be Dominique Jackson on the hit for the Tigers. So the big senior linebacker for T.R. Miller stopping Aldridge in his tracks right at the 50-yard line. The Tiger defense looking to force a punting situation on this, the opening drive in the ball game. 8:44, 8:43 here to play in the opening quarter. Two backs in the backfield once again, a tight wing to the far side. Aldridge on the tall sweep to the near side. Lodge having containment. Bam! Kellen Wynn coming up once again. Can't say enough about the job Cade Lodge does at holding the point of attack here on the edge, kind of setting the edge of that Tiger defense. Wynn comes up, makes a good tackle. Play picks up about 1 yard. It'll be 4th and 5 from there. Tiger punt return team on the field, going back deep for the Tigers is Wynn. He stands at the 20-yard line. The snaps back. Tigers show pressure. Just missed that one. Wynn signals for a fair catch, and he has it at the 24-yard line. So the Tiger offense will put it in play there, 1st and 10. This is the first opportunity for the Tiger offense here tonight. Tiger offense on the field. Lodge split wide to the near side. Wynn split wide to the far side. Backs in the I formation. That's Dominique Jackson that dots the I. Tall sweep to the far side. That's Jackson. He's around right in, breaks a tackle, makes a man miss up across the 30-yard line into the 31. Good push there by the Tiger offensive line. That's James Peach, and that's going to be Hunter Harp over there on the far side of the field. Nice job there. That's going to be a pickup of about 7. We'll call it 2nd down and 3.
Nice run, Dominique Jackson. I tell you, Sweetwater has thunder and lightning with their 2 big backs. We got that guy, and he's in the same body.
And if Dominique Jackson shows the stiff arm that he showed last week, look out. 2nd and 7, the ball now on the far hash, wide outs to either side. Cameron Coleman, the fullback, Dominique Jackson, the tailback. Play action pass, it's going to be the counter back to the far side. Dominique Jackson has the 1st down. Good hard running there across the 35 all the way out to the 38-yard line. Dominique Jackson picking up about 4 yards after contact there. So the Tigers will move the chains on their first set of downs here, their first possession of the ball game. They'll try to move them around and work on their legs a little bit as this game wears on. Tall sweep to the near side. That's Jackson again. He now cuts it up, breaks a tackle to 40, still going forward towards the 43-yard line. So it didn't look like much initially. That's going to be 4, maybe 5. Good job there of Dominique being patient, waiting for the hole to open up.
Early in the game right here, Sweetwater really doing a good job of running the football. I tell you what, I know Juan, you know Juan. He's not going to stand for this long. He's going to be looking to throw that football here in a minute and slow those guys down for pursuing the run.
T.R. Miller offense has been electric throughout the season. I don't have the official numbers. They've got to be near 40 points plus average in the ball game. Coach Johnson, like you said, probably going to open this thing up here pretty quick. Cameron Coleman, first man through, right off right guard. He's all the way out to midfield. That's going to be a 1st down. Ashton Wilson, your center. Hunter Harp at 1 guard. Ronald Young, the other. Zach Whitworth and James Peach, your tackles. Tion Smith, the quarterback, goes under center. Jackson, play action pass. Smith goes straight back, fires down the middle of the field looking for Wynn. He's in double coverage. What a catch! Wow. Kellen Wynn with a jumping one-handed catch down around the 12-yard line. You won't see a better catch this weekend than the one Kellen Wynn just made there on this, the opening drive of the T.R. Miller Tigers. What a catch, Kellen Wynn.
David, the minute that Keon drops back to pass, and I'm like, no, it's double coverage. What is he thinking? The ball behind him, Keon jumps, one arms it behind his back. I tell you what, when you have guys make plays like that, it can really get this offense flowing.
Kellen Wynn had 2 outstanding catches last week at W.S. Neal. Maybe the catch of the decade for T.R. Miller football. You'll have to see it to believe it, and trust me, it's there. Now tall sweep to the far side. That's Dominique Jackson. He cuts back at the 15-10 down near the 5-yard line. Tall sweep to that strong side, getting in behind his senior tight end, Chandler Brown. That's going to be a pickup of about 7, maybe 8. It'll be 2nd and short for the Tigers as they are knocking on the door here down all the way to the 6-yard line.
David, one thing to notice here early in the game and see if it starts kind of taking shape as the game goes on. Sweetwater, just a 2A football team stepping up from 1A. A lot of these guys play both ways. If we can ground and pound and really wear them out, keep them out there working, I tell you what, I hope they get tired.
Tigers in their short yardage set. Now Kyle Davis in at the tight end. Jalen Jones in as well. Dominique Jackson off left guard, finds a little crease. He falls forward. He's near the goal line. Touchdown, T.R. Miller. So T.R. Miller on the opening drive of the ball game, their opening drive. The defense is on the field first. They go some 77 yards for a touchdown. The big play, Kellen Wynn going up in double coverage, making a one-handed grab all the way down to the 13-yard line. Back-to-back runs by Dominique Jackson has the Tigers in the end zone for the first time tonight. Chardy and Johnson now on for the extra point. Chandler Brown, the snapper. Jones manning the holder. Tigers lead 6-0. Open ad here. The snap's back. The hole's down. The kick's up. It's no good. Off the left upright. So the extra points continue to be up and down for the Tigers. That one no good. So T.R. Miller leads 6:25 here to play in the opening quarter. T.R. Miller leads 6-0. Dominique Jackson now has it on the tee. He has it teed up at the 40 in the middle of the field once again. Aldridge goes back deep for the Bulldogs. Here's the kick, high end over end. It's going to be on the far side of the field. It'll be taking the 20-yard line, quickly advanced to 25. Now cut back to the near side, 30, 35, bout outside again near the 40, 45, 50, 45, 40, 35, run out of bounds around the 32-yard line. That's going to be number 6, Daniel Sewell, with a big return there for the Bulldogs, taking it to the 20-yard line on the far side of the field, coming back to the near side all the way down to the Tiger 35-yard line. Michael McKinney now in for the Tigers. He replaces Chandler Brown at one outside linebacker. Jordan Samuel in as well, along with Chardy and Johnson. So Tiger, they got movement up front. That's going to be Sweetwater's. That's going to back them up 5 yards. That'll take it back to the 40. The ball spotted on the near hash, the near sideline, the Bulldog sideline. So the Tigers already getting 3 or 4 fresh bodies in there. That'll be the norm throughout the night. Jalen Jones in at nose guard as well.
David's second possession in a row for the Sweetwater Bulldogs, starting with a 5-yard penalty.
The nose of the football at the Tiger 40-yard line. T.R. Miller leads 6-0. 5 minutes here to play in the opening quarter. 2 backs in the backfield. That's going to be Gamble and Aldridge. Aldridge going to get it off right guard. He breaks the tackle line of scrimmage, hit there by Samuels. He'll go down around the 35-yard line. So Aldridge picks up the 5 penalty yards. It'll be 2nd down 10.
Nice strong run there by number 5, their big fullback, DeMarcus Gamble. I tell you, he's a load. Gets in the secondary. Tigers defensive back right there does a good job of form tackling to get him on the ground. This guy's a real powerful back, but notice he's one of those guys that plays over there on defense for him every snap too, so hopefully we can really get to these guys and try to wear them down.
Tell you what, you can say this for players on both teams, you better have your big boy pants on tonight. It's going to be ground and pound for both sides. 2nd down 10, the line of scrimmage, the Tiger 35-yard line. The ball stays on the near hash. Movement again. That's going to be on Sweetwater as well. So that's going to erase the 5-yard pickup that Aldridge picked up on 1st down, which got back the initial 5-yard penalty. This will be 2nd down 15. The nose of the football once again at the Tiger 40-yard line. Movement up front like the same player. We won't call his number or his name.
Young kids, they all make mistakes. He's down there on the end of the line of scrimmage. Might not have heard what was going on well.
T.R. Miller out front, 6-0. The extra point off the left upright. It was no good after Dominique Jackson went in from 4 yards out. 2 backs in the backfield. Aldridge now on the counter back to the near side. He's going to cut back. Get big tackle there. Tiger defense doing a great job of running the football. 81, Michael McKinney coming from the backside, his outside linebacker position, takes Aldridge down for no gain. Good play there by the Tiger defense.
Another good job, Dave. We talk about running the football. 77, Allen Boyd, 31, Jalen Jones in on the tackle there. Those guys are interior defensive linemen, really doing a good job of running down the line of scrimmage and pursuing the football.
They're now going to give him a gain of 1 yard, so it'll be 3rd down and 14. This is a big play for the Tiger defense. A down and distance does not bode well for Sweetwater. They're not a passing team. They like to keep it on the ground. An obvious passing situation here at 3rd and 14. They're going to take the snap, play action pass. The quarterback on the run, Cameron Coleman giving chase. Now here comes Chandler Brown. They're going to throw that one away. So that'll go incomplete. Good pressure there by Cameron Coleman and Chandler Brown for the Tiger defense. That'll force another punting situation, so the Tiger defense able to get out of a little bit of a jam there after the big kickoff return by Sweetwater. Sweetwater now faces a 4th and 14. They do send the punter on. Wynn's going on as well. Wynn's going to stand. He's going to have his heels on the 10-yard line.
We're just kind of in a punt. We're not really in a punt block formation here, almost kind of maybe anticipating them to go.
Snaps back, kicks away, wins over to the near side, signals for the fair catch. He has it again. He'll be at the 11-yard line, so the Tiger offense takes the field for the second time. This time 89 yards away from pay dirt. 3:36 here to play in the opening quarter. TR Miller 6, Sweetwater 0.
I tell you, David, starting this drive at the 10-yard line with the offense that we like to run. If we're productive right here, when Sweetwater gets the ball back, it ought to be middle of the second quarter.
Ball spotted on the near hash, wide outs to either side. Lodge on the near side, Wynn to the far side. Smith, the quarterback, goes under center. Lodge now motions at the far side. McHenry Coleman in at tailback. Jalen Jones, the fullback. Jalen Jones off right guard, hit immediately. He falls forward for a pickup of 1 yard. It'll be 2nd down and 9 from there.
David, I tell you what, number 62 for Sweetwater, I think he plays on the offensive line as well, has yellow cleats on him. I think there's a flag on the field.
Looks like LC Greenwood to me. Jones Manning in for the Tigers. Win out. McHenry Coleman coming back into action last week against W.S. Neal. Looked extremely sharp in my personal opinion after being on the shelf for 4. Getting his first action here tonight on this, the second drive for the Tigers. 2nd down 9. Tall sweep McHenry Coleman the near side. Hit it immediately at the line of scrimmage. Now the Sweetwater starting to gain tackle. There's 5, 6 Bulldog helmets in the area. McHenry Coleman may have gotten back to the line of scrimmage, may have picked up 1 yard. So it'll be 3rd down and 8. So the Bulldog defense.
Real athletic defensive backfield right there by Sweetwater. I tell you, they fly to the football. Got a good-looking athlete back there, number 8, Justin Dunning, flying over and really stinging McHenry Coleman. I tell you, list him in the program, 6'1", 165. He looks 180, 185 to me. Just a good-looking athlete.
May not throw it here in the shadows of your own end zone, but Coach Johnson thought there would be opportunities in the passing game, primarily in the middle of the field. So we'll watch that as he 8 for the Tigers. Dominique Jackson off left guard. He's going to pick up 1, maybe 2 yards. He gets out to the 15-yard line. So the Tigers are going to go 3 and out here on this, the second drive of the ball game. We're under 2 minutes to play in the first quarter. TR Miller leads 6-0. Nice job there by the Bulldog defense. After the Tiger running game kind of had their way with them on the opening drive, the Bulldogs stiffening up there a good bit, which is what you expect from this bunch the entire night. Kyle Davis now on the punt for the first time tonight. He's going to stand at the 1-yard line. The big senior here needs to have a pretty good effort.
Sweetwater going to send their athlete, number 6, Daniel Sewell, back to return this punt. Already has a big kick return in this game.
The snap's back. There's no pressure. The kick's away. That's down the near sideline. It's going to land out of bounds. They're going to mark it out at the 46-yard line. So not a bad punt there by Kyle Davis. There'll be no return. The Sweetwater offense will put it in play 1st and 10 at the Tiger 46. TR Miller leads 6-0. 1:22 here to play in the opening quarter. Ball's going to be spotted on the near hash, the nose of the football once again at the Tiger 46-yard line. Michael McKinney back in, Chandler Brown out. Chardy and Johnson, Kellen Wynn the safeties, Kadarius Jones, Caden Lodge the corners. Terry Samuels, Kyle Davis the middle linebacker, Cameron Coleman the outside linebacker opposite McKinney. The big fullback Gamble off right guard all the way down to the 40-yard line. Good power of football there. Nothing fancy as Gamble, the big 240-pound fullback, got in behind right guard. He's going to pick up 5 yards. 2nd down and 4. The football on the Tiger 40-yard line. The ball stays on the near hash. 2 backs in the backfield. Gamble and Aldridge once again. The quarterback goes under center. Gamble again, this time trying the left side of the line. He's out near the 1st down. I think he's going to have it as he makes it into the Tiger 35-yard line.
David, depending on when he spots this ball, 40, 39, 38 seconds ticking away in the first quarter. They're going to give him the 1st down, David.
Gamble, the big 240-pound fullback. The Bulldogs, their game plan coming into it as it is every Friday night. It's going to be ground and pound, most of the damage between the tackles. Then they'll try to slip Aldrich out on the edge. He has tremendous speed. He's the home run hitter of the 2. 1st and 10 Bulldogs at the Tiger 35-yard line. The ball spot in the middle of the field. 2 backs in the backfield, get movement up front. That's going to be the Bulldogs for the 4th time tonight. So that's going to back them up 5. That'll take them back to the Tiger 40. The Bulldogs having a hard time sitting in there with the cadence.
I tell you what, a lot of what's happening up there on that front line, David, is when they get under center, our defensive line's shifting. And it's causing their guys to jump off sides. I think their coach has got a little bit of issue with the quarterback and some of their linemen right there saying, you know, they're shifting. You got to be disciplined and sit in there.
Chandler Brown in, Michael McKinney out. Chardian Johnson in for Keon Smith. Everybody else is in who started tonight's ball game. 1st and 15 Bulldogs. The line of scrimmage, the Tiger 40. The ball spotted in the middle of the field. 2 backs in the backfield. It's going to be Aldridge around the far side of the field. Lodge up again. Great job there, Caden Lodge. Here comes Wynn. Here comes Terry Samuels. Another nice job there by the Tiger defense. Can't say enough about Caden Lodge as he sets the edge for the Tiger defense. Tremendous job out there playing leverage football. Way to go, Caden Lodge. That's going to bring the first quarter to a close. At the end of 1 quarter of play, TR Miller 6, Sweetwater 0. There's going to be a timeout on the field. We're going to take it with them. That has a 2nd and 18. The ball at the Tiger 43-yard line as we are set to start the second quarter here in Sweetwater. The ball on spotted on the near hash. Now twin wideouts to the far side. The quarterback in the shotgun formation. Aldridge to his left. Aldridge is going to take it around the far side of the field. Tigers giving chase, hitting the backfield. Ronald Young had him. They missed him. Caden Lodge missed him. Tigers finally get over there. That's going to be Chardian Johnson and Kyle Davis on the tackle for the Tigers. It's going to be a pickup of about 6 yards. The ball spotted just inside the Tiger 38-yard line. The ball spotted on the far hash, the far side of the field, the Tiger sideline. Twin wideouts once again in the far side of the field. Aldridge alone back in the backfield. They're going to ride Aldridge through. Now the quarterback's going to keep up the middle of the field. He's hit the line of scrimmage, still fighting forward. Kyle Davis, the first one there. Alan Boyd coming in. Kadarius Jones, Killen Wynn, all there for the Tigers. Alan Boyd there as well. That's going to be a pickup of about 6. That'll leave them 4th and 6. Here we go, 4th and 6 at the Tiger 31-yard line. The ball stays on the far hash. Same offensive set as the previous play. Twin wideouts to the far side. Sewell in the shotgun. Aldridge to his right. Aldridge now has around the near side of the field. Wynn comes up. Wynn misses the tackle. Aldridge breaks it to the near side to 20. Makes a man miss the 15. There the Tigers are going to rest him down on the 17-yard line. So Aldridge breaking the tackle at the line of scrimmage. Able to go forward all the way down inside the 20, down to the Tigers 17-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10 from there. They're now going to move it down to the 16. It'll be 1st and 10. Aldridge is a home run hitter. He's legitimate. He's the best running back the Tigers have faced this year. He'll be a handful each and every time he has it here tonight. 2 backs in the backfield. Gamble's now going to take it off left guard. He's going to move the pile. He gets down near the 12-yard line. Didn't look like a whole lot, but when they reset the chains, it'll be 2nd down and 6. Sweetwater threatening here in the second quarter. 2 backs in the backfield once again. The quarterback, he goes under center, tight wing to the far side. Quarterback now runs the check with me with the Bulldog sideline. They're going to run the counter back to the near side. That's Aldridge. The Tigers do a great job of bottling him up. Cameron Coleman cuts him back inside. Kadarius Jones, and that's going to be Chandler Brown there on the tackle for the Tigers. That's going to be a pickup of about 1 yard. We'll call it 3rd down and 7 from there.
Nice job by 32 Cameron Coleman there of staying at home. Would have been real easy to pursue that play, and then he turned around and handed it to Aldridge coming back this way, and he does a good job of staying at home, getting his hands on him, holding him up so the Tigers can get there.
The Bulldogs probably in 4-down territory again, or possibly in 4-down territory. I'm not sure their kicking situation, but they have it 3rd and 6 at the Tiger 12-yard line. The ball spotted on the near hash, the near side of the field, the Bulldog sideline. Got another flag on the play. Not sure if the Bulldogs moved again or maybe it was the Tigers in the neutral zone this time. We'll wait and get the officials' call on this. It's going to be on Sweetwater. So that's about a half a dozen illegal procedure penalties against the Bulldogs. This one coming at a horrible time as far as they're concerned, a perfect time as far as I'm concerned. That'll take it now back out to the 18-yard line. It'll be 3rd and 11 from there. So the Bulldogs shoot themselves in the foot once again, getting started a little quick. Do it again. Don't want a personal foul on top of it. Sewell, the quarterback in the shotgun formation, he's going to be running quarterback keeper to the far side of the field. The Tigers coming up. Killen Wynn doing another outstanding job. Missed the tackle, skating down the sideline. Did he step out of bounds or did he score?
Stepped out of bounds, I think.
I thought he had to be. So Wynn came up from his safety position, did a nice job of squeezing down. It's going to be a pickup of about 4. So that's going to bring up a 4th down and 7. The line of scrimmage is going to be the Tiger 14-yard line, maybe the 13.5. The ball now spotted on the far hash. So Sewell showing some escapability on the far sideline, but of course he did step out of bounds.
Thank goodness.
The Bulldogs are going to keep the offense on the field, so they will go for it. 4th and 7. The football lays at the TR Miller 13-yard line. The ball spotted on the far hash. Sewell, the quarterback, in the shotgun formation. Aldridge to his left. Tigers a little late getting set up. Got another flag on the play, maybe a timeout, and that's going to be a flag. That's going to be illegal procedure against the Bulldogs. I think if my math's correct, and it may not be, I think that's number 7.
That's a lot, David.
Wow. The Bulldog offense is going to stay on the field. They will face a 4th and 12 coming out of the timeout. The line of scrimmage, the Tiger 18-yard line. The ball spotted on the far hash. Chardian Johnson, the lone safety, he's in the middle of the field. Lodge to the near side. Kadarius Jones to the far side. Wynn's going to be a safety to the near side as well. Sewell, the quarterback, goes in the shotgun formation. Play action pass. He goes straight back. He's flushed out. Chandler Brown giving chase. Tigers have to close here. Sewell brings it down, breaks the tackle. He's going to be well short of the first down. Nice job there by the Tiger defense. Kyle Davis coming over from the middle linebacker position, able to get Sewell on the ground in the open field. That's easier said than done. 1st and 10, TR Miller, the line of scrimmage now. They're on the 11-yard line. Dominique Jackson back in at tailback. McHenry Coleman, a tight wing to the near side. Cameron Coleman, a tight wing to the far side. Cameron Coleman's going to get it around the near side on the speed sweep. He's out the 15, breaks the tackle 20, 25, 30, still on his feet, 35, drops his hammer there. Finishes the run down at the 37-yard line. So Cameron Coleman, the fullback, on the speed sweep to the near sideline, takes it from the 11 out to the 37-yard line. That'll give the Tigers a little bit of breathing room. Tigers looking to pace here. They'll no huddle. Keon Smith, the quarterback, he's going to go under center. Dominique Jackson, the lone back in the backfield. The Coleman boys tight wings to either side. Wynn's now going to be split wide to the far side. Chandler Brown, the tight end, to the far side as well. McHenry Coleman now motions across. Dominique Jackson going to take it off left guard, breaks the tackle at the 40-yard line up to the 45, 46-yard line. Dominique Jackson getting down behind his pads, a 6'1", 200-pound senior tailback. For those of you who may be listening in or may have influences at colleges, campuses across the state of Alabama and in the Southeast, somebody come offer this man a scholarship.
Amen.
2nd down and 4 for the Tigers. The ball now spot in the middle of the field. Tigers working quick once again. McHenry Coleman on the speed sweep to the near side. Cameron Coleman gets a block out front. He's across midfield. He's going to have the first down as McHenry Coleman takes it into Bulldog territory all the way down to the 48-yard line. Now they're going to move it back to the 49. The pickup's still good for a first down. This drive started at the Tiger 11-yard line. 3 plays that are out into Bulldog territory at the Bulldog 49. 1st and 10 from there. McHenry Coleman now motions across to the far side. He has a speed sweep once again. He's hitting the backfield, breaks the tackle 45, 40, 35, drops his helmet. He finishes the run as well. Boy, the physicality of these TR Miller running backs, that's going to take a toll as this game plays on too, Michael.
David, I tell you, the first play from scrimmage for the Tigers on this drive handed it to Cameron Coleman on the speed sweep. He had an opportunity to run out of bounds at the 30-yard line after getting the first down. If you thought he was going out of bounds, you obviously hadn't been watching him play football for the last 4 years. Cuts it back in. I tell you what, Dominique, Cameron, and McHenry, they seem to look for people to run over.
Here's a little scouting report for those that we may play in the future. If you get a Tiger running back on the sideline, he's not going out of bounds. Keep your mouthpiece in. You're fixing to get the hammer. 1st and 10 Tigers now down at the Bulldog 36-yard line. The ball spotted on the far hash. Twin wideouts to the near side. Lodge in the slot. Wynn on the outside. Backs in the I formation. Dominique Jackson dots the I. Dominique play action pass. Keon Smith rolls to the near side. He's going to keep it 35-30 down the near sideline. 25-20. He gets out of bounds at the 16-yard line. Keon Smith just continues to make tremendous decisions on the edge. I think through 10 games, every time he should have run it, he's run it. Every time he should have thrown it, he's thrown it. That time he chose to keep it. Took it all the way down to the 16-yard line. Nice job there, Keon Smith. 1st and 10 Tigers down at the Bulldog 16-yard line. Backs in the I formation. Flag on the play. Tigers may have gotten started a little quick there, and they did. So that's going to back us up 5 yards. Not sure who the guilty party is there. If we did know, we probably wouldn't call his name. That's going to take it back just outside the 20-yard line. 1st and 15. 6:11 here to play in the first half. TR Miller leads 6-0.
Tigers really needed to do a good job. Tigers, we're 6 minutes to go in the first half here. David missed the extra point, only up 6-0. We need to stick this in. Ronald
Young in, Cade Castleberry out. Interesting. We had an offensive lineman in motion. I'm not going to call his name, but we just had a sub at offensive guard. Backs in the I formation. Dominique Jackson dots the I. He's going to take it off left guard. Not a whole lot of running room there. Leans forward, falls forward, twisting, turning, all the way down to the 16-yard line. So that's going to pick up 4 of the 5 penalty yards. That'll bring up a 2nd down and 11 for the TR Miller Tigers. Trey Walker in, Lodge out. Walker's going to be a tight wing to the near side. Wynn split wide to the far side. Walker now motions across to the far side as well. Dominique Jackson, play action pass, Keon Smith. He rolls to the far side. He's going to keep it. He outside, gets a great block from Walker. Ducks out of bounds down inside the 10-yard line, maybe the 8. So that's going to be a pickup of about 8 yards. That'll bring up 3rd down and 3. Tremendous block there on the outside by Trey Walker, allowed Keon Smith to pick up additional yardage. So the Tigers have a much manageable down and distance now, 3rd and 4, just inside the 10-yard line. The Tigers most definitely in 4-down territory at this point. Ball now spotted on the far hash. It'll be 3rd and 4 from there. The Tigers inside the 10-yard line. The big senior Dominique Jackson stays in at tailback. Dominique scored the first touchdown here in tonight's ball game. Walker now motions to the near side. Chandler Brown, the tight end of the near side. Quick pitch to the near side is going to be Jackson. Nothing there. Jackson now reverses field. Throwing the block, Keon. Nothing there. Good play there by Sewell. Now a late flag coming in. Not sure what that's going to be. Good defense there by the Bulldogs. Held Dominique Jackson to no yardage. Actually lost a half a yard. We'll see what the flag is.
David, it appeared that time when Keon opened up, somebody kind of maybe gone the wrong way. He opened up the wrong way.
That's going to be holding against the Tigers. So now the Bulldogs have to decide if they want it 4th and 5 from the 10. And they're going to decline the penalty. So it'll be 4th and 5 from the 10. Actually going to be 4th and 6 from the 11. I guess pick your poison there. 3rd and 13 or 4th and 6. The Bulldog coaching staff opting for the 4th and 6. Tiger offense stays on the field. There's going to be a timeout on the field for the Tigers to discuss it. We're going to take it with them. 5:18 here to play in the first half. TR Miller leads 6-0. And inside the 10, a penalty backed them up from there. Actually, there was a loss on the play. Sweetwater declined the penalty. Tigers now face a 4th and 6 from the Bulldog 11-yard line. The Tiger offense is going to stay on the field. They're going to wide outs to either side. Walker split wide to the near side. Win wide to the far side. Dominique Jackson dots the I. Play action pass. Keon Smith rolls to the near side. He looks, he throws back, has a man open. That's Dominique Jackson. He's going to walk in for a touchdown. What a play design there by the TR Miller Tigers. I saw him work on it in practice both Monday and Tuesday. A screen back to the far side of the field. Keon Smith rolled to the near side, threw back to the far side, found Dominique Jackson. He could have run for 800 yards. He went in, touchdown, TR Miller. What a play call there, Michael.
David, nice play call right there. Actually, earlier in the game this year, 3 or 4 games ago, Tigers were going to try to run that, I think, against Strong. They actually blew the play dead before we ran it.
Chardian Johnson on for the extra point. Snaps back, the hole's down, the kick's up. That one's good. So TR Miller up in front now, 13-0. Just under 5 minutes here to play in the opening half. Can't say enough about the play call on 4th and 6. Radio dial, high end over end kick. That's going to be taken to the 25-yard line. That's Aldridge. He's hit immediately. Good open field tackle there. My guy, Jamal Bloodsaw, making his presence felt here in Sweetwater, Alabama. 2 backs in the backfield. Gamble and Aldridge once again. The quarterback goes under center. Tight wing to the far side. Gamble's going to get it this time. Right, hit immediately line of scrimmage. Falling forward again. Terry Samuels, Michael McKinney there for the Tigers on the tackle. Once again, it doesn't look like a whole lot, and this time actually it's not. It's going to be a pickup of 2. I thought he'd fallen out a little further than that, so it'll be 2nd down and 8. Now at the Bulldog 32-yard line.
David, Tigers up 13-0 over here on the road. 2A power Sweetwater, under 5 minutes to go in the half. I can tell you what, we get the ball second half. A stop here is huge.
Yes, sir.
For the Tigers.
Tiger defense, of course, with a shutout last week. A Brooks Brown busted tackle against Strawn from having another shutout. Oh my goodness, another flag on Sweetwater. That's going to be movement early. Coach Luker can't be happy with that, as he's seen his Bulldogs now penalized 7, maybe 8 times for illegal procedure. That's going to turn a 2nd 8 into 2nd and 13. I assure you the number 2 team in the state in Class 3A doesn't need much help, but we'll take all we can get, won't we, Michael?
Yeah, we will over here.
Back them up. Never mind. That's going to be unsportsmanlike against the Tigers. Wow. Might have been, Coach Riggs not happy. He's on the field. He's wanting further explanation. He's all the way out to the numbers. Not sure what happened there. I didn't see anything extracurricular. I don't know if we were David, mimicking the snap count maybe.
If we do that, that's what I was going to ask. If we do that,
yeah,
is that
that's personal foul. If we mimic the cadence, it is a personal foul, and I'm not saying that's what it was, but I didn't see anything in terms of play getting chippy between us and them. Nonetheless, it's going to be a 15-yard penalty, so that's going to move it all the way out to the Bulldog 47-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10 from there.
Not really what we wanted right here in this situation. 4.5 minutes to go right here in the first half. We're up 13-0, getting the ball second half. We'd like to keep them off the scoreboard here.
First and 10 Bulldogs, 2 backs in the backfield. They're now going to give it to Sewell on the little cross buck back to the near side. He's across midfield, 45-40, 35-30. He steps out of bounds. They're going to mark him down at the 36-yard line, run out of bounds finally by Cameron Coleman and Terry Samuel. First and 10 Bulldogs down at the Tiger 34-yard line, 2 backs in the backfield. The big fullback off right guard takes it down to the 26-yard line. That's going to be Gamble. So after the 15-yard penalty, kind of rejuvenated this Bulldog offense. They have it down to the Tiger 26-yard line. That'll be a pickup of about 8. We'll call it second down and 2.
3:45 to go in the first half, David.
TR Miller leads 13-0. Ball spotted in the middle of the field. Second down, 2 Bulldogs. 2 backs in the backfield once again, Gamble and Aldridge. Aldridge's going to get this one off left guard. He's hitting the backfield. Hold on to him. They got him. Flag on the play. Michael McKinney continues to get better each and every week. He had the tackle for the loss there. That's going to be a loss of about 3 yards. There's going to be a flag on the play. I think it's going to be holding on Sweetwater. We'll see if the Tigers take the 3rd and 5 or 2nd and 12. I'd back them up every chance you had. And they are going to take the holding penalty. Regardless of the play being erased, Michael McKinney doing an outstanding job in his outside linebacker position. That's going to be actually a spot foul, so that's going to make it second down 15. That moves it back out just outside the 40-yard line. Sweetwater runs the swing T offense. For those of you that have played against those teams, takes tremendous discipline up front. A lot of gap integrity. You have to watch for the cutback. Michael Woods now in the defensive tackle. He'll join Ronald Young and Alan Boyd across the defensive front for the Tigers. Second down 15. The line of scrimmage is the 40-yard line of the TR Miller Tigers. They're going to give it to Aldridge around the near side of the field. That's Sewell. He's hit immediately. Kyle Davis coming up from his middle linebacker position. Cuts Sewell down immediately. That might be a pickup of 1, maybe 1.5. We'll call it 3rd down and 14. Under 3 minutes to play. TR Miller leads 13-0.
Another big collision by Kyle Davis. I tell you, more times than not, when Kyle's in on the tackle, it's a real violent collision, and that was another one there.
He's another one whose play has gotten better each and every week. In my personal opinion, the Strawn game was his best game in the TR Miller Tiger uniform. He followed that up last week against W.S. Neal. He's off to another good start here tonight. 3rd down 14. Sweetwater at the Tiger 38-yard line. Cross buck inside reverse to the near side. Sewell, he's going to go down. Lost his footing in the backfield. It didn't matter. Cameron Coleman was there. 4th down and 15. The ball at the 39-yard line. Sweetwater now brings the punting unit on. Kellen Wynn goes back deep for the Tigers. The down and distance would not predicate a fake here, but being at the 39-yard line, I'd be watching it.
We look like we're in the fake group, the defense, David.
Shot clock's down to 4. There's the snaps back. The kick's away. It's not a great kick. Get out of the way, Kadarius. It's going to hit around the 15-yard line, still rolling. It's going to be down around the 13-yard line. So TR Miller offense will put it in play there. 1st and 10. The Tiger offense takes over 1:29 here to play in the first half. TR Miller leading 13-0. Can't argue with the Tigers' success in the first half. I am a little surprised that Tamarick Jenkins has not been in yet. We'll see if he comes back in the second half. The counter back to the far side, McHenry Coleman. He's hit immediately. He falls forward for maybe a pickup of a yard. It won't be much more than that. We'll call it second down and 9. Clock continues to run. Sweetwater with 3 timeouts. They seem content to let the clock run. Tigers do as well. Shot clock has not even been reset yet. Now they do. So the Tigers can get it down to about 40 seconds. Will they snap this one if they choose to? Jones Manning in, Kellen Wynn out. Ronald Young, Ashton Wilson, Michael Woods, Hunter Hart, James Peach. The offensive line here for the Tigers. Chandler Brown stays in at tight end. Shot clock now down to 5. Henry Coleman again off right guard, hit once again at the line of scrimmage. He'll go down at the 15-yard line. So that play fails the gain as well. We're now under 40 seconds to play. Shot clock has not been reset. 34, 33, 32, 31. I'm going to watch it here. 29, 28. Tigers will have to snap it again. They can run it all the way down to about 4 seconds if they choose to do so. 3rd and 8 from here. Little surprised that Sweetwater might not take a timeout. They have 3 just to force a punting situation.
I'm a little shocked at that, David, right here. Actually, after they saw they had us stopped.
Keon doing a great job, runs a shot clock all the way down to 1. Now gives a toss sweep to McHenry Coleman. He's out across the 20-yard line. That's going to end the half. At the half, T.R. Miller 13, Sweetwater 0. You're listening to T.R. Miller Football. And here's the second half kick. It's going to be kicked down the near sideline. Wynn's going to take it at the 27-yard line. He's quickly up to 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, back to the middle of the field, into Bulldog territory, down to the 49-yard line. The Sweetwater coaching staff adamant that Wynn signaled for the fair catch initially. I will say this, the hand came up, but I don't think he made the formal call for the fair catch. First and 10, T.R. Miller, the nose of the football at the Bulldog 49-yard line. Ball's going to be spotted in the middle of the field. Wynn's going to be split wide to the far side. Lodge a tight wing to the far side. Backs in the I formation. Dominique Jackson, the tailback. Keon Smith, tall sweep to the far side. That's Jackson. He's up the line of scrimmage, hit immediately there, falling forward near the 47-yard line. We'll call that a pickup of 2, 2nd down and 8 for the Tigers. Here's here to start the second half. T.R. Miller leads 13-0. Now Trey Walker slot to the near side. Wynn on the outside of the near side. The quarterback, the tight end Brown to the far side. Backs once again the I formation. Cameron Coleman, the fullback. Play action pass. Smith rolls on the near side. He looks, he fires. He has his tight end, Chandler Brown, down around the 30-yard line, maybe the 31. So Keon Smith continues to be a tremendous decision maker out on the edge for the Tiger offense. They're going to move it back to the 32-yard line. It'll still be 1st and 10 from there. The chains have been moved. The chains are set. We're back in play. Ball spot on the near hash, the near sideline, the Bulldog sideline. Tigers work from your left to your right on the radio dial. McHenry Coleman on the speed sweep to the far side. Cuts it back at the 30. Makes a man miss the 26. Falls forward near the 25. I think they'll actually get him down to the 26-yard line. So that's going to be a pickup of about 5, maybe 6. It'll be 2nd down from there. Now they will give him 6 on the play, so it'll be 2nd down and 4. Nice first down play. Tiger offense starting to pace just a bit. They'll no huddle. Ball now spotted on the far half. Wynn be split wide to the far side. McHenry Coleman a tight wing to the near side. Big brother Cameron Coleman the tight wing to the far side. Dominique Jackson the back in the backfield. Keon Smith the quarterback. He goes under the near side, makes a man miss, falls forward inside the 25 to 24-yard line. He's going to be about a yard short of his first down.
Another play there, 2nd time in a row. Good job, 59, Ronald Young out there pulling, leading the way for Cameron Coleman, trying to clear some space, doing a good job of ramming it up in there.
Down and distance important at every level of football, especially in the high school level, Mike. We talk about it every week. You stay in front of the chains. You win on first down. You keep the playbook open. That's how you're able to sustain drives. The Tigers doing just this on the opening drive of the second half. 3rd down and 1. The line of scrimmage, the Bulldog 24-yard line. Backs in the I formation. Cameron Coleman's going to get it off right guard. He's going to have the first down. He fights forward up near the 21-yard line. He'll have the Tiger first down. The chains will move again.
Great job of Cameron Coleman right there securing the football. The Sweetwater defensive lineman actually got a little penetration there, and he didn't even really attempt to tackle Cameron Coleman. He actually attempted to grab the football, and Cameron Coleman kind of snatched it away from him. Great job there by Cameron securing the football. The Tigers are inside that 25-yard line. Hey, we need to stick this one in, David.
T.R. Miller 13, Sweetwater 0, 9-13 here to play in the 3rd quarter. The Tigers on the opening drive here in the second half. They have it 1st and 10 down at the Bulldog 21-yard line. Backs in the I formation. Play action pass back to the near side. Keon Smith, look, he fires. That's going to be intercepted down around the 2-yard line. Keon would definitely love to have that one back. Trying to find the senior tight end, Chandler Brown, around the goal line. Good coverage there by the Bulldogs. Keon Smith, with maybe his first mistake of the season, results in the Bulldog turnover. Huge turnover there for the Bulldogs. 1st and 10 Bulldogs coming off their end zone. They're on the 2-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10 from there. 2 backs in the backfield. Aldridge going to get it off left guard. He's hit immediately, driven back in the end zone. His forward progress is going to keep him out near the line of scrimmage. It'll be 2nd and long from there.
Great job, Kyle Davis. He and Aldridge went face mask to face mask right there. For all you people back home listening, I'm pretty sure you know who won that battle.
Want to quickly recognize those that provided the pregame meal for the T.R. Miller Tigers today. Fueling up our Tigers this week is our friends at Goodway Refining. Goodway Refining provides quality fuels and reminds us to support local businesses like Jet Pep. Go Tigers. Thank you, Goodway Refining, for feeding the Tigers on this, their pregame meal before the Sweetwater ball game. 2nd down, 9, just outside the 3-yard line of the Bulldogs. The Bulldogs in the shadows of their own end zone. Aldridge again off right guard. This time gets out across the 5-yard line, maybe to the 7-yard line. It'll be 3rd and about, we'll call it 7 from there. 2 backs in the backfield, a tight wing to the near side as well. That's Sewell. Toss sweep the far side. That's Aldridge. The Tigers up quickly. Lodge once again, the first man there for contact. Ball's on the ground. Ball's on the ground. There's a scrum at the bottom of the pile. Tigers say they have it. Touchdown, T.R. Miller. Caden Lodge up to cause a fumble, trying to see who came up with it. I can't tell who it is, but the Tiger defense being very opportunistic there, creating the turnover and, of course, turning it into 6 points. Big play there by the Tiger defense. Michael, could you tell who had it?
David, I think it was about 9 of them. Caden Lodge, great job of stringing it out, keeping that outside contained right there. And Coach Reach preached at halftime, hold him up, string it out, pursuit of the football. Somebody will be there, and there was about 9 Tigers waiting on him.
Going to go down to Mary B after the extra point and see if we can find out who scored the touchdown. Chardy and Johnson on for the all-important extra point. The snap's back, the hole's down, the kick's up. It's not pretty, but it is good. Flag on the play. They roughed the kicker. That'll be added on the kickoff. The Tigers thought they did that on the last attempt. They get the flag on this one. T.R. Miller 20, Sweetwater 0, 7:20 here to play in the 3rd quarter. Mary B, you got your mic on?
Can you hear me?
Yes, ma'am. Who scored the touchdown for the Tigers?
I don't know. I couldn't see either. There's about 6 of them.
You got to make your way down to the sideline and find out. We want to get that young man credit.
All right, I'll be back.
Chardian waits on the whistle. He has it. Here's the kick. High end over end kick. Perfect down around the 6-yard line. Tigers down quickly. Well, look at that coverage right there. Jalen Jones down. Has him inside the 5-yard line. Number 1 on the return for the Bulldogs. That's going to be Keldrick Green. Tremendous kick there by Chardian Johnson getting the hang time. Tigers working on the short field. Jalen Jones, the senior, do everything. Fullback, nose guard. He'll do whatever you ask of him. That has the Bulldogs back inside the 10-yard line again, this time at their own 8. It'll be 1st and 10 from there. 7:12 here to play in the 3rd quarter. T.R. Miller 20, Sweetwater 0. Michael Wood, Ronald Young, Allen Boyd, the defensive front here for the Tigers. We'll set the rest in a minute. 2 backs in the backfield. That's Aldridge off left guard. Nothing there. The Tigers continue to gain tackle. 5, 6 red helmets there every time. Getting off the bottom of the pile, Cameron Coleman, Allen Boyd. Tiger defense continue to gain tackle, which is a tremendous way to do it considering how dangerous Aldridge is. The linebackers real quick for the Tigers. McKinney, Cameron Coleman on the outside. Terry Samuels, Kyle Davis on the inside. Your corners are going to be Kadarius Jones and Trey Walker. With your safeties, Chardy and Johnson. And can't get the one on the far side of the
Might be 5, David.
That's going to be 2nd and 5. That ball's tipped, almost intercepted. Jordan Samuels, first-year player for the Tigers. Son of Janice Samuels getting his hand on it. That you have a 3rd down and 9. So the Tiger defense coming out in the second half playing lights-out football. Of course, they've been that way for the last 3.5 weeks.
Number 11 for the Tigers, new student moving into Bruton. A lot of family in town. Samuel's a really good football player. Makes a lot of really athletic plays. Got a good-looking body on him. Just a junior. He'll be back next year. Talked with him last week. Wondering why he wasn't getting the playing time. Got a little issue with a finger, David. Got a little dislocation with a finger.
Going to go down to Mary B after this play and see if we can get who scored the touchdown for the Tiger defense. 3rd down and 9 inside the 10-yard line of the Bulldogs. Play action pass. Now they're going to give it to Aldridge. Big Michael McKinney dragging on around the line of the scrimmage. He may have picked up a yard. It won't be enough. It'll be 4th and long. Big play, Michael McKinney. Michael McKinney, another first-year player for the Tigers. He gets better with every snap. Mary B, real quick, who scored the touchdown for the Tigers?
Kellen Wynn.
Kellen Wynn putting his stamp on this ball game here tonight. Had the tremendous catch in the 1st quarter to put the Tiger offense in business, then scoops up the fumble in the end zone for his own touchdown here tonight. Nice job, Kellen Wynn. 4th and long here for the Bulldogs. They show punt, the punter in the end zone. Wynn back to return the punt. He stands at the Bulldog 41. Quick kick, low line drive. It's going to hit at the 32-yard line. Get out of the way, Kellen. It's going to take a Bulldog roll as it gets across midfield just into Tiger territory at the 49-yard line. It'll be down there, 1st and 10 Tigers. Tigers lead 20-0. Wynn's going to be split wide to the near side. Chandler Brown, the tight end, is going to be to the far side. Trey Walker, a tight wing to the far side as well. Backs in the I formation. McHenry Coleman now in at tailback. Walker motions to the near side. Keon Smith, tall sweep to the far side. That's McHenry Coleman. Good penetration there by the Bulldog defense. That play's going to fail the game.
Nice job right there by that Sweetwater defensive front. And really, know, kind of gap assignment right there, playing tough football. I heard Riggs kind of getting on his guys at halftime, telling them, you stay on your block and you play till the guy in the stripes tells you to stop.
Second down 10, the ball on the far hash, the far side of the field, the Tiger sideline. Wynn now splits wide to the near side. Cameron Coleman a tight wing to the near side. McHenry Coleman a tight wing to the far side. Dominique Jackson the lone back in the backfield. Keon Smith the quarterback goes under center. They're going to give counter back to the near side. That's going to be Dominique Jackson. He gets it off left guard, cut down in the backfield once again, falls forward for maybe a yard. It'll be 3rd and 9 from there.
Good job right here by the Sweetwater defense, trying to hold tough right here and get the ball back for their offense. You know, guys playing hard. You know, we talked early in the game about a lot of their guys going both ways, but right now not seeing those guys are not getting tired. You don't see that. They keep playing hard. They're doing a good job. They played a lot of football. They're used to this.
Hadn't seen Chris Jones tonight. Chris evidently suffered a shoulder injury in last week's battle of Murder Creek. I think he could have gone tonight if they thought it was a necessity. They're trying to get the big junior ready for next week's playoff game. Play action pass back to the near side. Keon Smith in trouble. Breaks one tackle. He won't escape the second one. He's going to go down for a short loss. Flag on the play. That's going to be holding on the Tigers. They'll decline that. It'll be 4th and 11. That'll bring on the Tiger punt team. Keon Smith getting up a little slow. Looks like it might be a lower leg issue. Nothing too serious. He's trying to shake it out now. He's walking off under his own power. Definitely don't want to get him gimped up as we head into postseason play.
They will decline the penalty, David, and tell you what, Kyle Davis is one of the bigger punters you'll ever see.
The biggest punter in 3A, Michael.
Very athletic, big guy. I tell you what, he has potential every now and then to turn one over, and right now tonight we need him to do that.
Kyle had a huge punt last week in the Miller-Neal game, knocking one down inside the 3-yard line. That led to a pick six by none other than Kellen Wynn. So Davis has made his presence known here in the special teams. 4th and 10 for the Tigers. The line of scrimmage, the Tiger 49. The snaps back. It's a good one. There's no pressure. Good punt there by Davis. High, end over end.
Yes.
It's going to hit the 20, take a Tiger roll. Somebody get on it down inside the 5. Davis has done it again. Allen Boyd's going to down it at the 4-yard line. So the Tiger special teams continue to excel here late in the season.
Kyle Davis is the best 250-pound catcher, linebacker, punter you'll ever see.
1st and 10 Bulldogs. The ball on the far hash. The far side of the field, the Tiger sideline. It'll be 1st and 10 from the 4. Tiger defense back on the field. They've been stellar here tonight. 3:36 to play in the 3rd quarter. You have to figure Sweetwater starting to run out of possessions. They have 3, maybe 4 possessions left in this ball game. They failed 3. They are behind 3 touchdowns. So they have to work with the sense of urgency. Play action pass. Quarterback rolls on the near side. Fires in and out of the hands. Kellen Wynn breaking in front of the intended receiver around the 20-yard line. Kellen Wynn gets his hands on that one. He walks in for another touchdown. But I just continue to be amazed and impressed with this Tiger secondary. For the last 5 weeks, they have all been on point. The Tigers play 6, sometimes 7 in the secondary. Those guys are real ball hawks. 2nd down 10, 2 backs in the backfield. Gamble, Aldridge. Tall sweep's going to be Gamble to the near sideline. The big 240-pounder rumbling, bumbling, stumbling out across the 15, 20, 25, 30 down the near sideline. Finally taken down there by Dominique Jackson, but not before a big pickup there by the Bulldog fullback. He'll have it 1st and 10 out across the 35-yard line.
Tigers going to make a bunch of substitutions right now. 59 Allen Boyd coming in the game. 32 Cameron Coleman took that last play off. He's back in the game.
Michael Woods, number 70. Ronald Young in as well. Lodge back in at his outside linebacker, his rover spot. 1st and 10 Bulldogs, 2 backs in the backfield once again, tight wing to the far side. Aldridge off right guard, hit in the backfield. He'll go down. Allen Boyd knifing through the offensive line, taking down the speedy senior running back for a loss of 1.5.
Nice job, Allen Boyd right there, getting penetration, laying a nice lick on Aldridge. I tell you, Allen Boyd's big, long, rangy defensive tackle, real strong. Just a dominant force up there on that front defensive line for the Tigers.
Allen Boyd, a state champion in the hurdles. Kind of give you a little more insight on his athleticism. He's a matchup problem across the front. 2nd down 11 here for the Bulldogs. Under 3 minutes to play in the 3rd quarter. TR Miller leads 20-0. Busted play in the backfield. The quarterback's going to have to keep it. Kadarius Jones, Ronald Young, Cameron Coleman, all there. They're going to take him down. Ball's on the ground. Kyle Davis comes up with it. I think they're going to blow it dead. Now there's the flag, late flag. They're going to get us for a personal foul. Evidently, Kyle Davis wasn't in Sunday school this past Sunday, per the pregame instruction from the officials.
Not sure exactly what happened there. It looked a little unorthodox. We had the guy on the ground. Not sure if Kyle really tried to pile on there, if he stumbled and was kind of pushed by another guy.
He saw the ball. No, Kyle saw the ball, dove for the ball. He did not hit a Bulldog offensive player. He just saw the ball on the ground, dove for the ball. He actually came up with it.
We'll have to go over there to the sidelines and give an explanation for that now. The man in the red is going to have a little meeting with him.
And he's coaching him up just a bit, but
just making sure he's going to go to Sunday school Sunday.
I'd rather have those players you got to say whoa to than go to. Kyle Davis is definitely one of those that you have to say whoa. That's going to be Gamble. He's going to get off right guard. Dominique Jackson, Terry Samuels there for the tackle. That's going to pick up about 4 yards. That'll move it into the Tiger 43-yard line. It'll be 2nd down and 6 from there. The ball spotted on the near hash. We're under 2 minutes to play here in the third quarter. TR Miller leads 20-0.
David, you're talking about Sweet Water running out of snaps, down 20-0 inside of 2 minutes in the third quarter with this offense. If we can just keep tackling and make them snap it, they're going to run out of time. If we can, when we get the ball back, if we can have a sustained drive, they should run out of time.
2nd down 6. Tall sweep to the near side. That's Aldridge. Kadarius Jones comes up, makes another good tackle, open field tackle, cutting Aldridge down at about the 41-yard line. That'll be a pickup of about 2. It'll be 3rd down and 5. A score to pass along. W.S. Neal 20. W.S. Neal 20, Milry 12. Not sure what quarter they're playing in, but that is the score we have. 3rd down 6. Tall sweep to the near side's Aldridge. Tigers have him bottled up. He squirts through. He's going to have the 1st down and a little more. He gets down inside the 35-yard line, just inside the 35, maybe the 33. So that's going to move the chains. 1st and 10, Sweetwater. Under a minute to play here in the third quarter. TR Miller continues to lead 20-0. 1st and 10 Bulldogs. The line of scrimmage at 32. Now Gamble's going to take it off right guard. Kyle Davis coming in along with Chandler Brown. I think that's going to be at the bottom of the pile. Let's see. Let's get the name and number right. That's actually going to be Ronald Young. So the Tiger nose guard coming in, cutting down the big fullback. That'll be a pickup of 1 yard. That'll bring up a 2nd down and 9. Appreciate it, Cuz. Thanks for the compliment.
One of the biggest playmakers of the night coming back in for the Tigers, 31, Jalen Jones. Jalen had a phenomenal night tonight on special teams, making a lot of big tackles. Jalen back in there in the nose guard. Look for him to stay in the backfield. 2nd
down 9. 2 backs in the backfield once again for the Bulldogs.
They got to snap it quick, David.
Tall sweep to Aldridge on the far side of the field. Aldridge trying to get the corner. He's across the 30, still on his feet at the 28. He'll go down there. That's going to be Kellen Wynn up from his defensive back position. He'll have Aldridge down. That'll make it 3rd down and 6. At the end of 3 quarters of play, TR Miller 20, Sweetwater 0. The ball spotted on the near hash. The Bulldogs are now going from your left to your right on the radio dial. Teams Riverside at the quarter break. 2 backs in the backfield. Aldridge Sewell this time. Gamble's out. Play action pass. The quarterback goes straight back. He fires down the near sideline. Has a man open. He has the catch. Touchdown Sweetwater on 3rd and 6. Play action pass. Sweetwater picks up their first touchdown of the ball game. Nice throw and catch there by the Bulldogs.
We finally bite on the play action fake there, David. They run it all night, just ramming up in there with their tailbacks and sweeping it wide. They finally run a little play action pass. First time in a long time we've seen the Tiger defense. We kind of fell for the play right there, and their guy gets behind us. Nice throwing, no more than they throw it. Nice throw and catch right there by Sweetwater.
Depending on what your angle is in these football games, all of these points are big. 20-6 our score, 11:51 here to play in the ball game. Extra point on the way. The snaps back, the hole's down, the kick's up. That's not even going to be close. Wow. Dominique Jackson actually caught it at the 1 yard line. The ball wasn't blocked, it was rushed. Heavy pressure from Michael McKinney. Dominique Jackson, the middle linebacker, caught the ball at the 1 yard line.
On their side of the field. Let's play over there for a little while.
The Bulldog sideline come to life after getting their first touchdown of the game. Tigers helped them with a 15-yard personal foul. That's going to be kicked over to Cameron Coleman on the far side of the field. He's going to get it up across the 30, maybe into the 32-yard line. He'll be driven out of bounds there. 1st and 10 Tigers. The ball will be spotted on the far hash. Tiger offense making their way on the field. Kyle Davis going to be in at tight end. Dominique Jackson, your tailback.
David, looking at the roster, the guy that caught the touchdown pass for Sweetwater, just a 10th grader.
Jalen Jones, the fullback. Lodge is going to be split wide to the near side. The near sideline, the Bulldog sideline. Split wide to the far side is going to be Wynn. Keon Smith, the quarterback, goes under center.
They jump.
Got movement up front. I think that's going to be a Bulldog defensive tackle in the neutral zone prior to the snap. And it is. That's going to be a free 5 yards. That'll move it out to the Tiger 30, we'll call it the 38-yard line, 37-yard line. It'll be 1st and 5 from there.
David, I'm going to make this little call right here on this drive. I think this Tiger offensive line somewhat takes it personal. One of their guys doesn't get up there around 100 yards. Dominique, we're not really close to that 100-yard mark tonight as we've seen in the past. I look for the Tiger offensive line right now to establish himself and take care of that guy.
Keon Smith under center, backs in the I formation. Toss sweep to the near side is Dominique Jackson. He cuts it back at the 38-yard line, falls forward towards the 40. That'll be a pickup of about 3. It'll be 2nd down and 2 from there. Jones Manning in for Wynn on the previous play. Big third. That's going to be a 2nd down after the penalty. A 2nd down, 2 here.
They're going to call it 2nd and 7, David. But
I'm going to call it, yeah, it's going to be 2nd and 2. The ball's on the 40. Tigers have to get just north of the 42 for a new set of downs. Jones now motions to the far side of the field. Dominique Jackson off right guard, hitting the backfield, stiff arms the man, now takes to the far side of the field. He's at the 1st down. He's got more. He gets out near midfield, driven out of bounds on the Tiger sideline. I think I saw maybe that was either a flag or L.C. Greenwood running over there.
That's the yellow shoes guy.
That's L.C. Greenwood, Hall of Famer for the Steel Curtain. Tigers new set of downs, this time in Bulldog territory. 1st and 10 at the Bulldog 49. The ball spotted on the far hash. Wynn back in the ball game. He split wide to the near side. Walker in the slot to the near side as well. McHenry Coleman in at tailback. He's in the I formation. He has a toss sweep to the near side. He bounces out the outside, inside the 45-yard line, down to the 44. McHenry Coleman very patient there. Didn't look like there was going to be much running room, if any. Manages to pick up about 6. 2nd down, 5 Tigers. Dominique Jackson, the lone back in the backfield. McHenry Coleman now motions across. Dominique Jackson on the count of the near side. He's going to have the 1st down. He gets across the 40 into the 37-yard line. Does a good job of covering the ball up there as he was anticipating contact. That's going to move the chains once again. So the Tigers very businesslike on this drive after giving up the 1st touchdown of the game as the Bulldogs. T.R. Miller 20, Sweetwater 6. 10 minutes even here to play in the ball game.
Critical time in the football game, and everybody here realizes it. Some of the younger players on the Sweetwater sideline turning around, motioning their fans to get up. Let's go. They know this is a stop they got to have.
1st and 10 Tigers down to the Bulldogs 37-yard line. The ball stays on the near hash. McHenry Coleman now the lone back in the backfield. Trey Walker on motion is going to have on the speed sweep to the far side of the field. He dances the 35-yard line, gets down near the 31. So that's going to be another good pickup on 1st down. That's going to pick up 6, maybe 7 yards. We'll call it 6, 2nd down and 4. So the Tigers continue to win on 1st down. Keeps Coach Juan Johnson's playbook open.
9, 18, 17, 16 here to go in the football game.
T.R. Miller 20, Sweetwater 6 here playing halfway through the 4th quarter. Wynn's going to be split wide to the near side. The ball stays on the far hash. Walker now wide to the far side. Backs in the I formation. That'll be the Coleman boys. Peach maybe a little early. There's the flag. That's going to kill it. James a little quick coming out of his stance. That's going to back it up 5. That'll make it 2nd down 9. So after winning on 1st down, I'm going to take a 5-yard penalty here. Put you behind the chains just a bit. Keon showing a little bit of body language there. He needs to regroup and stay poised.
First penalty we've had tonight. Seems like in a critical situation there, David, but that's the 2nd and 10, not where you want to be. Tigers going to need to come up with something here to keep possession of the football right here. Time to get going.
Twin wide out to the near side. Wynn on the outside. Walker in the slot. Keon Smith, the quarterback, goes under center. They're going to run the counter back to the far side. That's McHenry Coleman. Made a miss at the line of scrimmage. Got down inside the 30-yard line, maybe to the 28. Good hard run in there by McHenry Coleman. The Tigers junior got in behind Kyle Davis and Zach Whitworth on the far side of the field. Good run there, McHenry Coleman. Play picks up 8. We'll call it 3rd down and 2. 10, 9, 8. Shot clock winding down. 7, 6, 5. You better get it. Tigers do call a timeout. We'll take it with them. And we're back in Sweetwater, Alabama. I apologize for the technical difficulties. A cell signal can be a challenge over here sometimes. While we were away, Tigers had it 3rd and 2 at the 28-yard line. Cameron Coleman from his fullback position took it off left guard, didn't get touched to the 10-yard line, took it in from there. Touchdown, T.R. Miller. That puts T.R. Miller on top 26-6. 7:38 to play here in the ballgame. Chardian Johnson on for his 4th extra point attempt of the night. Chardian 2 for 3 to this point. Chandler Brown, the snapper. Jones manning the holder. Snaps back, the hole's down, the kick's up. And that one's good. So T.R. Miller now out in front, 27-6. 7:38 here to play in the ballgame. Michael, we talked about coming out of the timeout how important that 3rd and 2 would be the next couple of plays. The big senior fullback, Cameron Coleman, here. The Tigers have the luxury of rotating bodies almost at will, having an embarrassing amount of riches on both offense and defense in terms of personnel. 2nd down 4, Tigers stand him up in the backfield. That play's going to fail the game. Ball almost popped out. Jalen Jones, the first man there. Michael Woods, Michael McKinney there to finish him off. That's going to bring up a 3rd down 4. Michael McKinney tapping out, Chandler Brown in. McKinney shaking that left arm. Could be a little shoulder issue. Doesn't like it's going to be anything too serious.
David noticing it over here on the sidelines. There, Mr. Do Everything electric back. Jacoby Aldridge is on the sidelines, and he looks like he's ripping tape off his hands. I'm not so sure that Sweetwater doesn't look at this and say, we're down 3 touchdowns. We got the playoffs coming up. You hang out over here.
Yes, sir. They're going to get him ready for the playoffs. I don't blame them. 3rd down and 4. Now to the near side. Cameron Coleman fighting off a block. Terry Samuels up. It's going to be right at the 1st down yard marker. I think he's going to have it. It will be. He gets to exactly midfield, and that'll be just enough for another Bulldog 1st down.
I think that's what they've done here, David, because actually carrying the football that time on the play for Sweetwater was Eric Jenkins, number 21, just a 9th grader.
1st and 10 Bulldogs, the ball at midfield. 6 minutes here to play in the ball game. T.R. Miller leads 27-6. So it has become apparent here the Bulldogs are going to start getting personnel off the field somewhat just to get ready for their playoff run that starts next week.
Their most electric players, 2, 6, and 5 all night long. They're all on the sidelines now.
2 backs in the backfield. Got movement up front again. There's the flag. Can't tell if it's us or it's them. There was a lot of bodies movement. I saw red helmets and purple. It's going to be on the Bulldogs, I believe it is. So that'll take it back to their own 45-yard line. The Bulldogs been guilty of that early and often here in this ball game. Very uncharacteristic of them.
Sweetwater actually making some substitutions now, putting some younger guys in the football game. Jacoby Aldridge, DeMarcus Gamble, and Daniel Sewell, they're kind of Mr. Do Everythings on their kick returns, punt returns, and running backs. None of them are on the field, hadn't been on the field for the last 3 plays.
3rd down 6, we got movement again. That's going to go on the Bulldogs as well. Things starting to deteriorate rapidly now for the Bulldogs. That's going to move them back another 5. Just lost the call. Just lost the call. And we're back in Sweetwater, Alabama. We're continuing to have some issues with the cell service, trying to find an outlet. We've got to plug in somewhere. No, that not getting any juice there. I'll tell you what, we're going to go back to the station real quick. You're listening to TRM Football 106.3. This doesn't.
Is it not on?
I'm not getting any power.
It might have tripped.
I'm not. Is it plugged in? Okay. I'm not getting any juice out of it. All right, we're going to have to. Hold on a second. What's in this one?
That black thing?
No, that's the flip jack rock. What's that on the end over there? That black thing over there?
You might have to take Mary off.
I got 2 bars. I'm good. All right, Joe, you can bring it back. just joined us, the Bulldogs pulling out some key personnel. They're yelling calf rope. They're going to get ready for their playoff run, which begins next week. First man through is going to have it. He's going to be hitting the backfield. Chandler Brown, Michael Woods. Now all the Tigers coming in, so that play is going to fail to gain. That'll bring up a 4th and 15. An obvious punting situation here for the Bulldogs. Tiger defense standing tall yet again. 4:27, 4:26, 4:25 to play in the ball game. TR Miller leads 27-6. Michael, I'm not going to get too far out in front of this, but I think it's safe to say TR Miller is going to complete a perfect regular season, going 10-0 for the 3rd time in this school's history. I understand that in and of itself doesn't win you anything, but years from now, you look back, not a whole lot of folks go 10-0 in anything.
No, they don't, David. And I tell you, that's just a tribute to these guys on this football team. They play real hard every Friday night. And, you know, none of it was easy. I mean, they had some tough games.
Tigers not going to send anybody back on 4th and 15. Bulldogs showing punt. Tigers going to keep all 11 up around the box. Snaps back, very little rush. The kicks away. There's nobody back there. It's going to hit at about the 25-yard line. It's going to take a Bulldog roll down inside the 15, down to the 13-yard line. It'll be down there. So with 3:32 to play in the ball game, TR Miller's going to win here tonight in Sweetwater, Alabama. They will finish the regular season 10-0. The real season starts next week. Next week you lose, you start basketball season. TR Miller will be at home. They will host American Christian from the Tuscaloosa area. Many others, Alan Boyd, Zach Whitworth playing for the last time. You'll want to come out and watch these guys play. They have put their stamp on TR Miller football. Tamarick Jenkins in for the first time. He has tall sweep to the far side of the field. That play is going to pick up about 3 yards. That's going to bring up a 2nd down and 7. I'm calling out Madison Academy. I hope the Tigers on a collision course to meet them. The Tigers will have to beat a lot of good football teams before we could beat them. A matchup with Madison Academy could only take place in Tubby Denny Stadium. 2nd down, 7. Jones Manning now in at quarterback. They're going to run the counter back to Tamarick Jenkins back to the far side of the field. He's going to have enough for the first downs. He gets out across the 20-yard line into the 22-yard line. I say he's going to have the first down. Yes, he does. They're going to stop the clock and move the chains.
Tell you what, the Tigers are going to try to run the clock out here, up 27-6. They're going to turn around and hand it off to Tamarick Jenkins. You and I have seen Tamarick Jenkins play all year. Sweetwater better pursue to the football or we'll score again.
Markel Mitchell in for the first time for the Tigers. That's the first time this year. Markel had a pretty tough knee injury back during the summer up in the basketball gym. Markel was projected to be a big-time player both at fullback and linebacker. Good to see him working his way back. Maybe he can be a factor in the playoff run. 1st and 10 Tigers. Markel on cue getting it off left guard. You can tell it's been a while since he ran it. He ran it with a vengeance there, getting across the 25 into the 27-yard line. That's going to be a pickup of about 5. We'll call it 2nd down and 5 from there. Under 2 minutes to play. TR Miller's going to win the football game. The score right now, 27-6. Trip Floyd in. Duncan Brenton in as well. Ronald Young is out. Hunter Harp out. Jake Nager's in for the Tigers. A lot of the Tiger 2 starting to come in. Cam Morris in as well to tackle. Terry Samuels now in at tight end. Tigers almost exclusively going with the 2s now. James Peach, the lone one in the ball game. The counter back to the near side is Tamarick Jenkins. He's going to get out across the 30-yard line into the 31. That'll make him about a yard and a half short of another first down. Minute even here to play in the ball game. Tell you what, Michael, you can't say enough about the performance of the TR Miller Tigers coming on the road here to Sweetwater, Alabama, tradition-rich school. They're going to be a handful of the 2A playoffs. It's going to be fun to pick up the paper each week and see what they do. They'll be a tough out as well. 3rd and 2 Tigers. Backs in the I formation. Mitchell out off right guard. He's going to have the first down. Jordan Samuel finishing a block there on the far side of the field. Aggressive football, clean football, but very aggressive football. Jordan Samuel says, hey, look at me, coach. I want to play some more. That play is going to pick up a first down. Tigers don't have to snap it again. I don't believe they will. 24 seconds to go on the game clock. Shot clock. Actually, they're going to have to snap it one more time. Shot clock down to 16. About a 3-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Tigers can get in victory formation if they choose. Snap it one time, take a knee. And just like that, TR Miller will be 10-0 on the season. And there you go. Both teams content to let the clock run out. That's going to be your ball game.